This is Hornet Nation.
Hello, and welcome back to Hornet Nation. I'm Josh Sirota.
And I'm Hunter Staples. In this week's episode, we will be featuring the crew team, taking a look into this week's hockey game, and showing a recap of the annual Powder Buff Volleyball game. Let's get into it.
The first U.S. rowing club may have started in Detroit back in 1839, but today, the Hornet crew team is preparing for their next season. Emily Plisco and Alexis Saunders takes us out to Ford Lake.
Rowing is pretty much the ultimate team sport. The main boat that we row in is the Varsity 8, and those are 8 people, and you're rowing every stroke completely in sync. If you're even the littlest bit out of sync, you're going to mess up the whole team. And everybody has to be connected mentally to make sure that they know that they're following stroke.
Fall season, we practice Monday through Thursday. During the spring season, we practice Monday through Friday.
Practices are a lot of fun. It's really great to come outside every day and just be on the water. And we come here and we have to take down the oars first, and so we take them from the boathouse down to the water here. And we go out in different boats that will be racing that coming weekend at the regattas.
We've got a lot of talent coming back this year, and we've got probably the biggest novice group we've ever had. So it's going to be a very fun spring season. So that's what we're doing all the work right now in the fall, is to prepare for that.
Our competitions are called regattas, and they happen on the weekends, and it's a whole bunch of teams throughout the area, and so it's just a whole bunch of boats, and there's different races. We have the 8-person boat, we have a 4-person boat, we have a 2-person boat, and we have a 1-person boat. And so everybody gets at least 2 races for the regattas, and you just row and compete against other teams.
The average race we go to will have someplace between 6 and 10 teams, and the farther we progress in the season, as we get to states or nationals, it'll be more and more teams.
It's a team sport, so you really have to be in sync with everybody in the boat, and so you really need to get into a good pattern, and you have to communicate well with everyone.
For the girls, we're really hoping to get first in states, and we've been working really hard, making sure that everybody's coming and putting in the work to get stronger and faster.
It's pressure, but it's good pressure. The more people we have, the faster we're going to go. So most of the teams that we're losing to at the state level have around 100 kids. With 60, the way we're running our program, we're going to be very competitive with them.
Something you may not know about the crew team. An 8-person boat, which carries more than 3/4 of a ton, may weigh as little as 200 pounds and is made of fiberglass or other carbon fiber material. Clearly, the crew team is working hard in hopes of having a successful season. Good luck. In other sports news, the girls basketball team had a slow start this season, but are picking up the pace with a win against Monroe, 60-34. So far, they have an overall record of 2 wins and 2 losses.
Saline Wrestling made it to the finals at the Northville team tournament. They came close, but lost to Caro 39-33 in the finals. Saline finished 2nd overall. The boys basketball team has started the winter season with 1 win and 1 loss. Last Wednesday, they played Monroe to the score of 49-38. Their record is now 2-1.
Last Friday, the Saline varsity hockey team faced Detroit Country Day High at the Ann Arbor Ice Cube. Let's take a look at how they did. The hockey team has had a bit of a rough start this season, losing their first 2 games, but coming back for a win over Pioneer High School 2 weeks ago. During the most recent game with Country Day High School, they plan to do the same. Scoring right off the bat in the first period, things were looking great on the rink. Country Day fired off a shot, scoring a goal sometime later, and ended up holding the 1-1 score for the rest of the game. Saline finally scored the last point in double overtime, ending the game with 2 goals for Saline and 1 goal to Country Day. Great job, Hornets, and have a great game tonight.
Good job to Noah Helleber and Michael Brown for scoring the 2 goals at the game.
Come out and support the team tonight as they take on Divine Child High School at the Ann Arbor Ice Cube. Game starts at 5:10.
Last Friday was the 2nd annual Powder Buff Volleyball Tournament. Dan Shantz takes us to the court to see how this battle of the classes went down.
Hello, I'm Dan Shantz.
Every year, 9th grade all the way through 12th grade compete to see who's the most dominant class. Here at Saline, we decide this through a good old volleyball tournament. There were 3 rounds of this volleyball tournament. The first round being the freshmen against the seniors, the second being the sophomores against the juniors, and the third being the juniors against the seniors.
I feel pretty good. You know, I got in a lot, I played a lot, I was a big part of the team, yeah. I think we played really well. I mean, we struggled in the first game, but you know, we came back, we won it.
In the end, the juniors came out victorious. This has been Powder Buff Volleyball. I'm Dan Shantz. Now back to you in the studio.
Congratulations to the junior class. Looks like it was a great time. Well, that's it for this week's episode.
If you're interested in watching our previous episodes, then look us up at www.vimeo.com/SHSvideo.
I'm Josh Sirota.
And I'm Hunter Staples. Thanks for watching and have a great break, Hornets.